Global warming is melting Siberia's permafrost, and as the ice thaws, something absolutely insane is happening. Scientists are discovering perfectly preserved Ice Age animals that have been frozen for tens of thousands of years. We're talking about animals with their skin still intact, their fur still attached, their organs still inside their bodies. Some even have liquid blood in their veins. Today we're counting down 7 extinct Ice Age creatures that are being pulled out of the Siberian ice. Some of them look so fresh it's like they died yesterday, and scientists are seriously talking about bringing some of them back to life. Let's get into it. Number 7. The woolly rhino. Starting at number 7. The woolly rhinoceros. Imagine a rhino. Now cover it in thick, shaggy fur like a yak. Give it a massive horn, and make it survive in temperatures that would kill most animals in hours. That was the woolly rhino. It was bigger and tougher than modern rhinos, built specifically to survive the brutal Ice Age cold. Its dense fur coat acted like a natural winter jacket, protecting it from freezing winds and sub-zero temperatures. But about 14,000 years ago, the woolly rhino went extinct. Climate change wiped out their habitat, and early humans hunted the survivors. Fast forward to 2015. Scientists in Siberia found a perfectly preserved baby woolly rhino they named Sasha. It was only 3 to 4 years old when it died, but it had been frozen for 10,000 years. Then, in 2020, they found an even better specimen. This one still had its internal organs intact: heart, lungs, digestive system, everything. Scientists are now studying these organs to understand how this animal lived and adapted to such extreme cold. Think about that. An animal that's been dead for 10,000 years, and we can still see its insides. Number 6. The cave lion. At number 6, we have one of the most terrifying predators of the Ice Age, the cave lion. These things ruled the frozen lands of Europe and Asia. They were apex predators. Nothing messed with them. Here's what's crazy. Modern African lions are famous for their big, fluffy manes, right? Cave lions? They barely had any mane at all. Their faces were almost bare, which made them look even more terrifying and alien. Scientists believe cave lions are more closely related to modern tigers than to African lions. They lived in caves to escape the brutal winters, which is how they got their name. About 14,000 to 15,000 years ago, the Ice Age started ending. The climate warmed up, their prey disappeared, and early humans started hunting them. That combination wiped them out, but here's where it gets wild. In 2018, scientists in Siberia's Yakutia region found a frozen cave lion cub named Sparta. This cub was 28,000 years old, but its body, fur, and even its whiskers were perfectly preserved. It looked like it could wake up at any moment. Right next to Sparta, they found another cub named Boris, who was even older, 43,000 years. Both cubs were only 1 to 2 months old when they died. And now, tens of thousands of years later, they still look almost exactly like they did the day they were born. That's not supposed to be possible. But the Siberian permafrost is so cold and so stable that it basically turned these cubs into natural time capsules. Number 5. The steppe bison. Number 5 is the steppe bison, an extinct relative of modern bison that roamed Europe, Asia, and North America during the Ice Age. These things were massive, way bigger and stronger than today's American or European bison. They had huge bodies and thick fur to survive the freezing cold. When the Ice Age ended, their habitats started disappearing. Climate change and human hunting drove them to extinction. In 2011, scientists in Siberia found a 9,000-year-old frozen steppe bison. And get this, its brain, heart, and digestive system were still intact. Scientists studied its DNA and learned a ton about how these animals lived, what they ate, and how they evolved. Some people think cloning a steppe bison would be easy, but scientists say it's still incredibly challenging. Number 4. The saber-toothed cat. At number 4, one of the most iconic Ice Age predators, the saber-toothed cat. These things looked like modern big cats, but with one huge difference: their teeth. Saber-toothed cats had massive, curved canines that were up to 7 inches long. Those teeth were perfect for stabbing into large prey and delivering killing bites. They lived mainly in grasslands and forests, hunting large herbivores like deer, beavers, and other Ice Age animals. Scientists have studied their fossils and preserved bones and figured out their hunting strategy. They were ambush predators, fast, strong, and brutal. They'd surround their prey, then use their powerful jaws and those massive teeth to take it down. but about 10,000 years ago, climate change and human hunting wiped them out. Fun fact, saber-toothed cats weren't actually tigers. They belong to a completely different family of cats that's now extinct. Number 3. The cave bear. Number 3 is the cave bear, a massive Ice Age bear that was actually a vegetarian. Unlike modern grizzlies or polar bears, cave bears mostly ate plants. They were like the pandas of the Ice Age, huge but not interested in hunting. During the brutal Ice Age winters, cave bears would hibernate in caves to survive. But the cold was so extreme that most of them didn't make it. Many froze to death while sleeping. The ones that survived the winter had another problem: humans. Neanderthals and early Homo sapiens wanted those caves too, so they started killing cave bears to take over their shelters. About 24,000 years ago, cave bears went completely extinct. Their fossils are found all over Europe. Fun fact, during the Middle Ages, people in Europe found cave bear bones and thought they were dragon bones. Seriously, in 2020, scientists in Siberia found a perfectly preserved cave bear. Its nose and body structure were almost completely intact. Scientists believe this bear is about 39,000 years old. Number 2. The Lena horse. At number 2, we have the Lena horse, an extinct Ice Age horse species. These horses looked similar to modern wild horses, but they had much thicker fur to survive the freezing cold. In 2018, scientists in Siberia found a 40,000-year-old Lena horse foal. It was only 2 to 3 months old when it died. Here's what makes this discovery absolutely groundbreaking. The foal still had liquid blood in its body. Let me repeat that. A 40,000-year-old animal with liquid blood still in its veins. This is the oldest preserved blood ever found, except for a 43,000-year-old woolly mammoth specimen. Scientists believe that with this preserved DNA, they might be able to clone the Lena horse in the future. Although, if they do clone it, it'll probably just look like a regular wild horse with thicker fur. Number 1. The woolly mammoth. And at number 1, the most famous Ice Age animal of all time, the woolly mammoth. Most people think woolly mammoths went extinct about 10,000 years ago when the Ice Age ended, but that's not entirely true. Scientists now know that mammoths survived in some isolated areas until just 3,500 to 4,000 years ago. That means woolly mammoths were still alive when the Great Pyramid of Giza was built. They lived for another 800 years after that. When the Ice Age ended, most mammoths died out, but small populations survived on isolated islands. Then humans started hunting them, and they slowly went extinct. Woolly mammoths are one of the most hunted extinct animals in history. Their fossils are found all over the world. In 2007, scientists found a frozen baby mammoth named Luba. It provided incredible information about mammoth biology and behavior. Then in 2010, they found Yucca, the best preserved mammoth ever discovered. Yucca's body was so well preserved that scientists could extract usable DNA, and now scientists are trying to bring woolly mammoths back to life. They're using Yucca's DNA and trying to clone it with Asian elephants, which are the mammoth's closest living relatives. If they succeed, we might actually see woolly mammoths walking around Siberia again in the near future. How insane would that be? So there you have it, 7 Ice Age animals that are being pulled out of the Siberian ice, perfectly preserved after tens of thousands of years. Some of them still have fur, some have organs, some even have blood, and scientists are seriously trying to bring some of them back to life. Which one of these animals would you want to see brought back? Drop a comment and let me know. And if you learned something crazy today, smash that like button and subscribe so you don't miss our next documentary. Thanks for watching. Stay curious.